What's up, chat? What is up? I'm late. I am late to the party. My nap was a little too long. But here we go. Cleveland Browns, Baltimore Ravens, the second of three live streams here on Valhalla Sports Talk today. The Browns on the road to take on the Ravens, one of the better teams in the National Football League. Already have secured a spot in the postseason and trying to improve or at least keep that position the same. This game will be shown on ESPN and ABC on your local television dial. It's got a 2:30 Mountain Standard Time start. That's 5 minutes. 5-minute warning from right now to kickoff for Browns Ravens. And I forgot to turn on my camera. Late as can be, y'all. Late as can be. I don't know how that happened, but it is what it is. Here we go. Let's bring the jet in, and then the car usually brings me in, but I'm already here. So that must be Thor just driving that puppy right now. Now, as of right now, I do not see me live on YouTube when I do a search for this game, but let's see if that has improved in the last few minutes. There we go. We're good to go. We are good to go. Let's go ahead and turn on this audio broadcast. We'll be listening to the Ravens radio team today.
Next on the Ravens Game Day Network.
Touchdown, Ravens!
Ravens fans,
we do some shout-outs to those already in the house. OCKV in the house. Justin Kaufman in the house. Billy Voles. Fourth Quarter Sports.
Your hometown announcers, but you'll also get
Dogs can't drive.
Thor
can, bro. Thor can drive, bro.
For extra Ravens content, including coach and player press conferences, special team-specific shows, interviews, and much more.
It's all on the SiriusXM app.
Download it and search Baltimore Ravens today.
Hey, this is Jeff Foxworthy.
This is Larry the Cable Guy.
And we're excited to tell you about our exclusive Sirius
HOF.com.
Hey everybody, it's Dale Earnhardt Jr. If you're a racing fan, Dirty Mo Media, they have the ultimate lineup for you, even in the off-season. From NASCAR drivers and crew members to industry insiders, we've got it all. Whether you're tuning in to Herman Schrader, Becoming Earnhardt Season 2, Door Bumper Clear, The Teardown, or even Speed Street for you IndyCar fans, we're covering every angle of motorsports in the off-season. Dirty Mo Media is your home for all things NASCAR now on the SiriusXM app and wherever you get your podcasts.
It's soccer's most thrilling league.
Only the Premier League can make you feel like this.
And now every match is on the SiriusXM app.
All right, chat. My Valhalla Sports Talk Stone Cold Lock for today's game. I've got Cleveland 17, Baltimore 40. 40-17 of victory for the Ravens.
This is Dave LaGreca from SiriusXM's Busted Open, and I love pro wrestling. And so do you. And that's why I'm bringing it to you every day on the Busted Open podcast. Join me in a cast of pro wrestling Hall of Famers for reactions, insights, and interviews with the biggest names. Plus, weekly sessions all about their decades of wrestling expertise that we call the Masters Class. Download Busted Open now on the SiriusXM app or wherever you get your podcast.
Hey, what's up in smoke? It's been a while. T. Kubler in the house.
Additionally, our hearts are with the wonderful and
that's the
resilient
bottom
community
line,
of New
because
Orleans,
Val said so.
a city near and dear to the Ravens organization, following the horrific attack early New Year's Day. At this time, please unite in a moment of silence as we honor the life and legacy of President Carter, while also remembering those impacted by the New Orleans tragedy. Thank you. And now, singing our national anthem, written here in Baltimore, please welcome Maryland native and country recording artist Jimmy Charles.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Maryland native Jimmy Charles with the national anthem today as we get you set for the Ravens and the Browns in the regular season finale. The Ravens come in 11-5, the Browns at 3-13. A Ravens win captures the AFC North division title for a second year in a row, fourth time in 7 years. That
what's
would
up,
position
Justin?
them
What's
for
up,
a
man?
home game next week to start the postseason in the wild card round. They would most likely play the LA Chargers, but they could also play the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Captains making their way out to the midfield shield logo as Myles Garrett will lead it for the Cleveland Browns. And heading the group for the Ravens, Travis Jones, our referee today.
Chat, I've got some cool swag available from Fanatics. If you look on the bottom of the video there, we've got a Ray Lewis throwback jersey and a Jim Brown throwback jersey, as well as a couple nice New Era hats.
That's tails. Your choice.
It's tails.
Choice is tails.
Heading the group for the Ravens, Travis Jones.
It is heads. You want to toss.
Chat,
Which way
I've
you
got
want
some
to kick?
cool swag available from Fanatics.
If
If you look on the bottom of the video there, we've got a Ray Lewis throwback jersey and a Jim Brown throwback jersey, as well as a couple.
BaltimoreRavens.com to enter for a chance to become the Southwest
Sorry about that. I had feedback coming from the video.
You could win tickets to a 2024 Ravens home game, custom jerseys, Southwest Airlines Rapid Rewards bonus points, and much more. Well, our conditions today are sub-ideal. That's because they are sub-Arctic. Game time temperatures will be in the upper 20s. Wind chill at the moment 13 degrees, and the wind is howling through M&T Bank Stadium, swirling around the bowl as we have watched the flags move in every direction possible. Translation, Rod, this is a game to go back to your game keys. You want to run the ball, and then run the ball. Ravens are wearing their black helmets, purple jerseys with white numbers, and white pants with black and purple striping. The Browns in their orange helmets, white jerseys with brown numbers, orange pants with white and brown striping. Deep for the Cleveland Browns for the kickoff will be James Prochet and wide receiver Caden Davis, recently elevated from the practice squad, former player from the UFL, made the rounds as an undrafted rookie free agent and has finally played his way on the active roster here in Week 18. And that's the thing you have to keep in mind. 11-5 versus 3-13. That's our perspective as viewers and fans. But if you are wearing a uniform today for the Cleveland Browns, you're fighting for the job that you want to have next year. You're fighting for a roster spot next year.
You are playing for a roster spot. All these guys for the Cleveland Browns are auditioning not just for a roster spot for the Browns, but for another 31 other teams that might be out there.
Browns currently hold the 3rd pick in this year's NFL draft. That could actually improve to 1st with a couple of breaks for Cleveland today. That would start, of course, with a Ravens win. And we transition from win to wind as the wind has blown the ball off the tee for Justin Tucker. He can try it one more time. And if the wind blows it off the tee again, the Ravens will be allowed to bring a 12th member onto the field to hold the ball. And then that 12th member has to sprint to the sidelines after Tucker kicks it. Ball is teed up. Tucker approaches. And Week 18 is going to have to wait a second because the wind just blew the ball off the tee again. So Jordan Stout, the punter, will come out and hold the ball on the tee for Tucker. Technically, Stout is the 12th member of the kicking team, but it's not a penalty because of the new kicking formation. Stout, after the ball is kicked, has to sprint to the sideline and remove himself from play. And now we are underway as Justin Tucker's kick will sail into the end zone and be taken for a touchback, and the Browns will have the ball at their 30-yard line. Let's set that starting Ravens defense for you. Up front, Nnamdi Madubuike.
All right, we are
Travis
underway,
Jones,
y'all,
and
in
Broderick
Browns
Washington.
Ravens.
The edge, Adafe Owe and Kyle Van Noy. Inside linebackers will be Roquan Smith and Chris Board. At the corners, Brandon Stevens and Marlon Humphrey, and the safeties, Kyle Hamilton and Ardarius Washington. And it is Malik Harrison, not Board, at the inside running spot next to Roquan Smith on first down. Zappi to throw. His pass sails complete out to midfield, and taken down is the tight end, Jordan Akins, with a 21-yard gain to move the Browns offense right out of the gate.
Yeah, and then Malik Harrison has to get a little bit more depth on his drop. He only dropped about 8 yards. He needs to get about 10 to 12. If he would have dropped 10 to 12, he could have possibly got his hand on the ball being thrown in the seam to the left side.
Bailey Zappi getting his first play from scrimmage this year for Cleveland, the Browns' starting quarterback. Third-year QB out of Western Kentucky. 4-4 as a starting quarterback in the NFL. Patriots' 4th-round pick in 2022. Deontay Foreman is the running back. He steps to the left of Zappi, who stands in the shotgun. Ball at the Ravens' 49-yard line on the opening drive. Gives to Foreman, running to the right, cuts it inside the right hash mark into the arms of Malik Harrison, who stuffs him to the turf at the 46-yard line.
Cat, I am already hidden. I am already hidden by
Kevin
YouTube.
Stefanski, the head coach for the Cleveland Browns.
The haters are alive. The
The
haters are alive on
the
YouTube.
Baltimore Ravens front.
I am already hidden, so I am going to restart.
I'm
going to restart this stream.
Take some opportunity to throw the ball down
and
the field.
see if I can get
Kevin
unhidden
Stefanski
by
said
YouTube.
Likely
I
will use
apologize,
both of his active quarterbacks,
but
Dorian
not much I can do
Thompson,
about it.
Robinson and
I
Bailey
literally
Zappi.
could not
Zappi
find
getting a
myself
start.
in a search for
Jacob
this stream.
Capote in the backfield. He'll get the carry right side, nothing there. Picks his way through a crowd, and Kyle Hamilton brings him to the turf at the 40.